to continue with our struggle to understand programming using worked examples. And now we are still looking at loops in C++ using a do-while construct instead after looking at the for construct and the while construct. Now, equally, all programs must have libraries, which we have just ignored here, but you have to remember to put the include lines before you compile your program in the computer. Line number 1, as you have said, is the header of the main function. Line number 2 is where the paragraph starts, ending at line number 13. And line number 3 is a declaration. And now you must be used to declaration of variables, whereby we are saying for any program to work, you must reserve spaces in the computer, and those spaces must be named. And the names of those spaces, as we have read in books, are something of your own choice. And those spaces must be of a certain type. But so far, we have been using the integer data type only in order to confine ourselves to program structures. So now, let us analyze this worked example, which is a loop using a do-while construct, and see the runtime behavior of the computer by when it is executing this program. Line number 1, we already know about it. Line number 2, line number 13, opening of the bracket. Line number 3, declaration of variables. So we have I, in, reserved, reserved, free, free, free. When we come to line number 4 and 5, the scenario here changes such that I, n, free, free. In n we have 0, and in I we have 1. This is what is taking place here. At line number 6, there is this keyword do. Do what? Do number 8, number 9, while I is less than 5. That this must be done. But now, the computer, after seeing do, it will come to line number 8. N equals to n plus I. So, exact number 8 will be executed without condition. N equal to n plus I. N equal to n plus I. That is 0 plus 1. So we have in n 1, that is the result of this addition, and in I we have 2, which is the execution of line number 9, that is going to be 2. So this is going to be the scenario when line number 8 and number 9 are executed. So the program will come to line number 10. Here is where the first check of the loop is done. So with do while, the first check of the loop is done after execution of at least one command. So the check is done. Is I less than 5? Is 2 less than 5? Yes. If that's the case, then repeat the loop. N equal to n plus I. So the value in n will be 3, and the value in I will be 3 because of execution of that particular loop. At line number 10, the condition will be checked. Is I less than 5? Is 3 in I less than 5? Yes. Then the loop is repeated. N equal to n plus I, and that will be 6. And I equal to I plus 1, this will be 4. And that will be execution of the loop for the third time. Then the system will check, computer will check. Is I less than 5? Is 4 less than 5? Yes. So the loop will repeat. N is equal to n plus I, that is 10. And I is equal to I plus 1. This becomes 5. And then the condition will be checked. Is I less than 5? Yes. no, I is equal to 5 and it is not less than 5. And for that matter, the loop will stop and line number 11 will be executed, whereby we shall see 10 on the screen. So what we have discovered here is that with do while, the condition is executed once unconditionally. But then the second and third and any other subsequent execution will depend on satisfaction of the condition. That is as far as loops are concerned. Thank you.